Good morning everyone. Welcome back to SS class. Today we will continue block 21, beginning of farming. We have already studied lesson 1 and 2, which are the beginning of farming and changes in tools. Okay, so today we are going to learn lesson 3 and lesson 4 from this block. Let us start lesson 3 from this block. What is it? Using the wheels. Lesson 3, using the wheels. Aim of this lesson is to describe how the use of wheel changed the lives of early human. Okay, keywords wheel. Okay children, how do you come to school? Yes, we use different vehicles to come to school like cars, bus, bicycle or motorcycle or auto rickshaw. Okay. What is common between all these vehicles? Yes, all these vehicles have wheel to run, isn't it? Yes, all these vehicles have wheel to run. So let us learn more about the wheels. Okay children, wheels played an important role in humans' life. So in today's class we will learn how the wheels helped the early humans' life. Children, look at the picture from your workbook S3. What were the pictures about? How are the wheels being used in the pictures? How do you think the early humans used the wheel? Do you think they would have used a bicycle? No. Would they have used the wheel to make cotton gloves? No. Would they have used it to make pots on the potter's wheel? Yes. Okay children, this picture, what was this picture about? Yes, this picture shows different things but all of them have wheels. Here wheel used in different ways. In the first picture, wheel used to make cotton. In the second picture, wheel used to make pot. And the third picture, wheel used to ride the bicycle. Okay, would the early human use these wheels to make cotton gloves? No. How did the wheel help the early human? How do you think that the early human used the wheel? Early human used this wheel for only making pots and pulling the cart. Okay. How do you think the early humans invented the wheel? Early human might have seen that a log of wood is rolling in speed and they got idea of wheel. Then they invented wheel. How did the early humans invented wheel? They might have seen that the log of wood rolling in speed. Log of wood is rolling in speed and they got an idea and they made wheels. Okay, then they used wheels in different ways. Wheels helped them in different ways. Let us discuss how did wheels help the early human's life. Okay, let us check how did the wheels help early humans. Here, use of wheels by early humans. They used wheels to carry heavy loads, from one place to another. They used wheels to carry heavy loads from one place to another. Then they used wheels to pull their carts over long distance. They used wheels to pull their carts over long distance places, and they also used to make pots using potter's wheel. Then they used to travel long distance places. Before they invented, they had to walk long distance places in search of food. Early humans had to move one place to another in search of food. Before they invented, they had to walk. Then they invented wheel. They move one place to long distance place easily. Long distance places easily with the help of wheels. So these are the ways wheel used by the early humans. Okay. Do we use the wheel same way as the early humans? Why? Yes. We all using different types of vehicles to travel. All of them have wheels to run. Then we are also using potter's wheels to make pots. Okay, this is the similarity between the early humans and us. Okay, we use different types of vehicles. All these vehicles have wheels to run and to make pots. Okay, children. Hope you clear this lesson 3. What is it? Yes, using the wheels. Invention of wheels makes some changes in the early humans' life. What are the how did the wheels help them? They can carry heavy loads and pull their cars with the help of wheels, and they make pots with the help of potter's wheel, and they can travel long distance places. Before they invented wheel, they had to walk long distance places. Okay, children, let's move to next lesson. Let us start lesson 4, changes over time. Changes over time. Aim of this lesson is to recognize that human's life has changed in many ways over thousands of years ago. Then favored early humans. Okay, children, in this lesson we will find out food, clothes, shelter and tools used by the early human and us are same or different from us. Same or different from what we use now. Okay, there are some similarities and there are some differences between the food, clothes, then tools. There are some changes over the time. The food, clothes, shelter, tools we have today is different from the early humans. Let us check how are these food different from early human, and how are the clothes different from the early humans, and the shelter tools different from early humans. Okay, we use what type of food? Yes, hunted animals, then fruits, what about us? Yes, fruits and grains. Fruits, grains. Clothes. Early humans wore, yes, bark of trees and skin of animal. Skin of animal. Then what about us? Yes, cotton clothes. Cotton clothes. Cotton, wool. They have different types of clothes. Then shelter. What did the early humans live? What type of shelter do they have? Yes, they live in caves and huts. Before the beginning of the farming, they lived in the caves. Then after the beginning of the farming, they built huts. So they lived in the caves and huts. Then what about us? They have cement houses. Cement houses. Then tools. They used stone tools. stone and bones of animals. Bones of animals and wood. They used stone, they used tools as stones, bones of animals and wood. What about us? Yes, we use iron, steel, iron tools. We use iron tools like iron knives, iron axes. Okay. So, these are the difference between the early humans and us. They have some changes over time. Here they eat what type of food? Hunted animals and vegetables, fruits that they get from the forest. What about us? We eat fruits and grains. Okay, then clothes. They wore bark of trees and skin of animals. But now we have cotton, wool and different types of clothes. Then houses or shelter. They lived in the caves and huts. But now we have different types of houses made of cement, concrete. Okay. Then tools. They have used what? Stone tools or bones of animals or wooden tools. What about us? We use iron tools or tools made with the metals. Okay, these are the important change. Unlike early humans, we use different types of food. Cooking food like curries, cooked curries and sweets. Do you think any similarity between the way we live and the way the early humans lived? Yes, there are some similarities. We still use fire to cook food. And we also growing different types of crops. Early humans also did it. Okay. They keep animals like cows, goat for milk and milk product. And early humans also kept animals. People even today use mud houses to live in some places, and we also use potter's wheels to make pots. These are the similarities between the way we live and the early humans lived. Do you understand what are the similarities? We use fire to cook, they also use it. Then we keep some animals like cow, goat for milk, wool and milk and milk product, and we use potter's wheels to make pots. Even today some houses have, some people live in huts. Okay children, hope you clear these two lessons. Then we can discuss our S3 and S4. S3 first question, using the wheel. What is the wheel being used for in the picture? A. Yes, to make cotton. B. To make pot. C. To ride bicycle. Then second question, fill in the word with the ways in which wheel may have helped in the early humans to carry heavy loads, to travel long distance easily, to pull their carts over long distance, to make pots by using the potter's wheel. Then write one way in which we use the wheel in same way as early humans did. We use potter's wheels to make pots. Then S4, changes over time. Fill in the table by drawing things early humans used and the things we use today. Modern humans, you can draw here tools used by us. Then second column shelter, you can draw a hut because it is early humans. Then food of us. Then clothes of early human, you can draw. Then second question, write things that are same between us and early humans. What are the same between us and early humans? We use fire to cook food, and we also growing different types of crops, and we use potter's wheels to make pot. We keep different types of animals for milk or for food. Okay children, hope you understood. You have to finish S3 and S4. Thank you.